Hey, Force Sensitives. I'm Darth and Magnus. Welcome back to my channel and my little gym. So, we are back for day number 2 for the Jedi Knight training. For the uninitiated, Jedi Knight is going to be our one-handed lightsaber combat drills. They are consisting of 10 5-move sequences, 5 of which will be done with the right hand, and the other 5 will be done with the left hand. Now, I have chosen 2 specific lightsaber combat forms to focus on for the Jedi side of training. I have chosen Form 3, which is called Soresu, and Form 4, which is called Ataru. To help me out today, I have the Azure Fallen lightsaber. It's my only lightsaber that has a blue color to the hilt, so I really love this one. And if it looks familiar, that's because it is. This lightsaber made its appearance. It's modeled after the one Cal Kestis had in the game Fallen Order. Obviously, I did a blue coloring for the hilt, or Azure, if you will. And then I did a blue-violet amethyst blade. I thought it just went so well with the hilt, and I am always right. Anyways, at least on this channel. Alright, anyways. So, if you're new, please stick around so I can break down the rules and regulations for today's cardio workout. Yes, this is a cardio workout, minus the intro and outro portion. Should take about 28 minutes total, around there. And if you are not new, you can go ahead and skip ahead to the 2-minute warm-up session. We will see you guys there shortly. I'm going to bust through these rules and regulations real quick, and then we will get to the workout. First things first, hands. All right, what do I mean by hands? What am I going to be calling my hands? That's what I mean by that. So my left hand, I am going to call my lead hand. So just think, L and L, lead, left. Same thing goes. For my left foot, I am going to always call it my lead foot. For my right hand, I am always going to call it my rear hand. So just think, R and R, rear, right. It's pretty simple. Same thing goes. For my right foot, I'll be calling it my rear foot. Now, there is only one specific starting stance for the Jedi Knight classes, and that is the Form 3 Soresu stance. So allow me to show you guys that one now. So we're going to have our lightsaber, rear hand, and a standard grip. You're going to stand about shoulder, a little further than shoulder width apart. All right. You're going to take your lead hand, you're going to point it out in front of you. You're going to take your lightsaber, bring it up like so, and then you are going to rock back onto your rear foot ever so slightly. This is your Form 3 Soresu stance when the lightsaber is in your rear or right hand. Okay? Look from the front, look from behind. Alright, so lead hand, standard grip, feet more than shoulder width apart. You're going to have your rear hand pointed out in front of you this time. And your lead hand is going to have the lightsaber in a standard grip. You're going to bring it up to your face like so, and then you're going to rock back on your lead foot ever so slightly. Alright, this is what it looks like from the side, looks like from the front, and then looks like from the other side. Alright, so after the stances, let's go into the actual workout. I apologize if everything is a little discombobbled over here. Usually I just have my notebook where all the sequences are written down, but I actually messed up and had to redo it. So I just have this random piece of paper just stuck on top just because I couldn't read my own handwriting, so I rewrote everything. So just bear with me if the paper flops around and stuff like that. So, this is how things are going to go down. We are going to begin our workout with a 2-minute warm-up session. Now, during that 2-minute warm-up session, even though this is a single-handed lightsaber drill routine, you don't have to use one-handed techniques. You can go ahead, you can use your two-handed techniques that we've learned from the Magnus course. If you want to do, some Sithy things that we learned from the Sith course, you're more than welcome to do that as well. As long as your heart rate is getting up there for the actual workout, I am perfectly fine with whatever you guys do. Okay? All right, so after that 2 minute warm up, we are going to take our very first 30-second break. All right? Now, during that first 30-second break, I'm going to come over here to that magic notebook I mentioned earlier. I am going to read off the first 5 move sequence, and then if we start off in a Soresu stance, I will also say that as well. For the first 6 sequences, we're all going to be in a Form 3 Soresu stance starting off. Just to let you guys know, it's the last 4 sequences that we're not using a Soresu stance. Excuse me, just a normal stance like this, okay? So, 30-second break is commencing after that 2 minute warm-up. I come over here. I'm going to tell you guys, all right, so our first sequence, we're going to be in a Form 3 Soresu stance. We're going to do a rear spin, back hook head, rear jab head, then a lead side kick, rear spin, back hook head, and a rear figure 8 block to the left. Now, when the 30 seconds is up, we are going to begin performing this 5 move sequence repeatedly for 2 minutes straight. During that time, the very beginning, I am going to provide you with at least 2 examples on how to perform the sequence. The first one, I am going to explain the movements while I perform them. And then the second time, I am going to perform the movements, and I am just going to count off the moves 1 through 5. All right? So let me read this again real quick just so I make sure I get this right. Oh, okay, good. All right, so when we finish the 30-second break and we begin our 2 minutes of exercise, I will say, this is the example, okay? So I will say, all right, get into a Form 3 Soresu stance, rear hand, standard grip. We're gonna do a rear spin, back hook to the head. Then we're going to shuffle forwards for a rear jab head. After that, we're going to do a lead side kick, and then another rear spin, back hook to the head. Then we're going to shuffle backwards as we do a rear figure 8 block to the left. Okay? So, I'll go back to the beginning, and I'll give you guys the second example where I just count off the movements as I do them. So I'll say, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? And like I said, we're going to continue doing that for 2 minutes straight. I'll probably give some examples from over here too, so that way you guys get like a full 360-degree view of what's going on. And then we'll take another 30-second break after that 2 minutes. And that's what you're going to see throughout the workout. The sequences are going to be performed at 2 minute intervals, and we're going to have 30-second breaks in between those intervals. All right, 10 sequences total, or excuse me, 10 5-move sequences total. And after I'm done with that 10th sequence, I'll come back over here to the camera after giving you guys a bow. And I'll ask you what you thought of today's workout, if you have a favorite sequence, things like that. And then I'll shortly let you guys go afterwards. So, let me get a sip of water. I think that's all the rules and regulations I really need to break down. So I am going to go behind the camera and start the kitchen timer. Now, you're not going to see me when I say go, but you're going to hear my voice. I'm going to say ready, set, and then you'll hear the beep, and then you'll hear me say go. Give me a second to get back on camera, and then I'm going to do the 2 minute warm up with you guys. All right? Let me get a sip of water real quick. I got my blue electrolyte water with me here today. Then my second drink is a little bit of pre-workout, because I plan on doing a good session of lifting after this. Orange flavor. Not my favorite pre-workout, but whatever. I'll deal with it. Alright, I'm going to set that on my lightsaber here, so that way I'm not hitting everything. And yeah, let me start that 2 minute timer, and then we will begin our workout, my friends. See what the time is. Okay, 10 minutes. Just about. Okay. Alright, ready? set, go. Go for the 2-minute warm-up. Burp demons. I wear my sunglasses at night so I can. Don't know the rest of the words. I wear my sunglasses at night and I don't know the rest of the words, so I will look them up after I am done with this workout. Yeah! So stupid. Wait, so it was boom, boom, boom. You guys are gonna see me do spins with my lead hand with the lightsaber. I am way worse than I do it with my rear hand, so just bear with me. See, okay, so lead back hook head, dip the blade to the right, dip it to the left, lead spin back hook head. 45 more seconds. Boom. See if I can do it this way. Might make it a little bit easier. So let's see. All right. Enough practicing with that. 25 more seconds. Do some Obi Annies. One more. All right, let's practice with the left hand a little bit since I suck. All right, yeah, I suck at this one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop. All right. By the way, I'm glad we're all back together now from the new group and the older group. Okay. First sequence, we're going to be in a Form 3 Soresu stance. We're going to do a rear spin back hook to the head, then a rear jab head. A lead side kick, another rear spin back hook head, and then a rear figure 8 block to the left. 5 seconds. 2, 1. All right, let's begin. Rear hand, standard grip, Form 3 Soresu stance. So we're going to do a rear spin back hook to the head, and then shuffle forwards for a rear jab head. Then we're going to do a lead side kick into another rear spin back hook to the head. Then we're going to shuffle backwards as we do a rear figure 8 block to the left. All right. So all 5 moves, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now notice how I still have problems with my balance when I'm doing the rear spin back hooks to the head and the lead side kicks. That's why you're supposed to go slow with these sequences, and then slowly as the 2 minutes goes on, you just pick up the pace a little bit more. All right, we still have 1 minute and 5 seconds left. Let's keep it going. Yeah, trust me, if you think I look bad now, wait until I have to do it with my lead hand. You're gonna look way worse. 30 seconds. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1, stop. Okay, second sequence, Form 3 Soresu stance. We're going to do a lead spin back hook head, lead jab head, rear side kick, lead spin back hook head, and then a lead figure 8 block to the right this time. Ready? 2, 1. Let's begin. Lightsaber, lead hand, standard grip. Form 3, Soresu stance. So we're going to do a lead spin, back hook to the head. Shuffle forwards for a lead jab head. Then we're going to turn to the side for a rear side kick. Then we're going to do another lead spin, back hook to the head. And shuffle backwards as we do a lead figure 8 block to the right. Alright, so all 5 moves we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so have a minute and 20 seconds left. So again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So for that second lead spin back hook to the head, you really don't want to overextend on that one, just because you're doing a defensive move right afterwards. So you want to come about here and then do this. All right. Still got about 50 seconds left. Oh, right. Let me show you guys from this side now. Sorry about that. So lead hand, standard grip, form 3, Soresu stance. We're going to do a lead spin, back hook to the head. Shuffle forwards for a lead jab head. Then we're going to do a rear side kick and to a lead spin, back hook head. And then we're going to shuffle backwards as we do a lead figure 8 block to the right. Okay, so again, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 15 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, stop. Okay, brand new sequence, off to a third sequence. We're going to be in a form 3 Soresu stance. By the way, we're going to be in a Soresu stance all the way up until sequence number 7. So we're going to do a rear uppercut, rear back hook head, rear jab head, then a rear figure 8 block left, and a rear figure 8 block to the right. So this one should actually be pretty simple. And let's begin. All right, rear hand, standard grip, form 3, Soresu stance. So step forward as we do a rear uppercut. Then we're going to do a rear back hook to the head and shuffle forwards for a rear jab to the head. Then we're going to shuffle backwards for a rear figure 8 block to the left, shuffle backwards for a rear figure 8 block to the right. So all 5 moves together, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Try not to hit your ceiling fan like I just did. Ah! Me and my ceiling fan have a rivalry. Alright. So let's see. We're doing this right hand. So we still have a minute and 15 seconds left. Okay, good. So again, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A little bit slower. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A little bit faster. Come on. There we go. Alright, we got about 45 seconds left. Oh, right, let me show you guys from this angle. Okay? Rear hand, standard grip, form 3, Soresu stance. Step forward for a rear uppercut. Then we're going to do a rear back hook head and shuffle forwards for a rear jab head. Shuffle backwards for a rear figure 8 block from the left. Shuffle backwards for a rear figure 8 block to the right. All 5 moves. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, 12 seconds left. I gotta blow my nose. Sorry about this, guys. Allergy medicine, that's what I forgot. And stop. I forgot to take my allergy meds over here. All right. So we're on to the 4th sequence, form 3 Soresu stance. We have lead uppercut, lead back hook head, lead jab head, then a lead figure 8 block to the right, and then a lead figure 8 block to the left. About 5 seconds. 2, 1. All right, let's begin. Lead hand, standard grip, form 3, Soresu stance. Step forward as we do a lead uppercut. Then we're going to do a lead back hook to the head and shuffle forwards for a lead jab to the head. Shuffle backwards for a lead figure 8 block to the right. Shuffle backwards for a lead figure 8 block to the left. Okay, so all 5 moves. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Again, that's go a little bit slower. Go a little bit faster. All right. So we still have a minute left. I'm going to show you guys from this angle now. Okay, so lightsaber, lead hand, standard grip, form 3, Soresu stance. Okay. So step forward as we do a lead uppercut. Then do a lead back hook to the head and shuffle forwards for a lead jab to the head. Then we're going to shuffle backwards for a lead figure 8 block to the right and shuffle backwards for a lead figure 8 block to the left. Okay, so all 5 moves. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Again, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go a little bit slower. Go a little bit faster. Okay, 3, 2, 1, stop. All right, off to our 5th sequence. We're going to be in a form 3 Soresu stance again, okay? These are going to be our last 2 sequences like this. So we're going to do a rear hook head, then a rear back hook head. Then we're going to do a rear jab head. After that rear jab head, we're going to do a lead front kick into a rear spin back hook head. All right, so 7 more seconds. And let's begin. All right, lightsaber hilt, rear hand, standard grip, form 3, Soresu stance, okay? So I want you guys to step forward as we do a rear hook to the head. Then we're going to do a rear back hook to the head. Next, shuffle forwards for a rear jab head. Then we're going to do a lead front kick. And then a rear spin back hook head as the 5th and final move. Okay? You guys couldn't kind of see that last one. Hold on, let me try and do this a little bit better. All right, so all 5 moves. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, that's much better. Yeah, you guys can see that. All right, we still have a minute and 12 seconds left. So again. I like these kind of movements. They're a little bit more acrobatic, but it's not exactly just like, you know, jumping around. We'll get to that, I promise. But yeah, fun stuff. 45 seconds left. Right, let me show you guys from this side. So, rear hand, standard grip, form 3 Soresu stance, okay? Step forward to do a rear hook to the head. Then we're going to do a rear back hook head and shuffle forwards for a rear jab head. Then we're going to do a lead front kick into a rear spin back hook to the head. All right. So again, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Try not to hit the saber rack. All right. Let me see here. 3, 2, 1, stop. We are done. All right, we're halfway through our workout. Off to the 6th sequence. This is going to be the last one that we start off in a form 3 Soresu stance. So, starting off in a form 3 Soresu stance, we're going to do a lead hook head, lead back hook head, then a lead jab head, rear front kick, and a lead spin back hook head. Pretty simple, right? About 5 seconds. lightsaber, lead hand, standard grip, form 3, Soresu stance. Step forward for a lead hook to the head. Then we're going to do a lead back hook head and shuffle forwards for a lead jab head. Next, we're going to do a rear front kick, then a lead spin back hook to the head. Remember, don't overextend when you're doing that lead spin back hook to the head. This is what an overextension looks like. Alright, this is where I want you guys to be. Okay, so all 5 moves we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Alright, we still have about a minute and 15 seconds left. Let me, I gotta blow my nose again real quick. Sorry, guys. Alright. Allergy pills. Now don't forget. 45 seconds left. Alright, let me do it from this angle. Lightsaber, lead hand, standard grip, form 3 Soresu stance. Step forward for a lead hook to the head. Then we're going to do a lead back hook head and shuffle forwards for a lead jab head. Next, take your rear foot and we're going to do a rear front kick into a lead spin back hook to the head. Alright? So again, all 5 moves we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I'll try not to go too far forward with that lead jab to the head just because of that saber rack. I don't want to knock it over. Alright, 3, 2, 1, stop. Alright. So, 4 more sequences to go. We're going to be in a regular stance this time. So we're going to do a rear figure 8 block to the left and then a rear figure 8 block to the right. Rear jab head, and then we're going to reverse the grip on our lightsaber hilt to do a rear elbow hook head. We're going to flip the hilt into our lead hand and do a lead spin back hook to the head. So this should be pretty fun. 3, 2, 1, let's begin. Alright, so make sure you got enough room to back up behind you. Blade out in front, rear hand, standard grip. Shuffle backwards for a rear figure 8 block to the left. Shuffle backwards for a rear figure 8 block to the right. Then we're going to shuffle forwards for a rear jab to the head. For a rear jab to the head, reverse the grip on your lightsaber hilt. We're going to do a rear elbow hook head. Then we're going to flip the hilt into our lead hand in a standard grip and do a lead spin back hook to the head. Alright? Double check my work here. Yeah, alright. So, all 5 moves we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Alright, so we're starting to get a little bit more into the acrobatics of Form 4 Ataru, as you guys can see, as we are mixing it with Form 3 Soresu. We still have a minute left, so don't worry, we have time. So again, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Alright. Let's go a little bit faster. Alright, let's go a little bit slower. See how much time we got left. About 30 seconds. Yeah, actually, I like that speed. That's a pretty decent speed. Alright. 10 seconds. And stop. Okay. 3 more sequences to go, my friends. So, the 8th sequence, we're going to do a lead figure 8 block to the right, lead figure 8 block to the left. Then we're going to do a lead jab head, lead elbow hook head, and then we're going to switch hands and do a rear spin back hook to the head. I like these ones. These ones are always fun to me. 3, 2, 1. All right, let's begin. So, lightsaber hilt, lead hand, standard grip. Make sure you got enough room to back up, okay? So, shuffle backwards for a lead figure 8 block to the right. Shuffle backwards for a lead figure 8 block to the left. Then we're going to shuffle forwards for a lead jab to the head. Reverse the grip on our lightsaber hilt. Do a lead elbow hook head. Then we're going to flip the hilt into our rear hand in a standard grip and do a rear spin back hook to the head. Okay? So, all 5 moves. What's going on here? Oh. The emitter was starting to come loose on me. Alright, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Alright, now however you want to, still have a minute and 10 seconds left so I can talk to you guys about this. So however you want to switch off the hands as you do that lead elbow hook to the head. Now you can do that lead elbow hook to the head, then flip it like right now, or do the lead elbow hook to the head, wait till you're about facing 180 degrees behind you, then flip it, and then do the rear back hook head. Here, let me show you guys what I'm talking about. Okay, so you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's the first way. And here's the second way. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay? Either one is perfectly fine with me. Still have 20 seconds left on the clock. Ah, screw you, ceiling fan. Screw you. Alright, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop. Alright, so we made it to our final 2 sequences. Alright. Sequence number 9. We're going to do a rear high block, then a rear jab head, rear hook head, and then a rear back hook head. After that rear back hook head, we're going to do a rear spin back hook to the head. So this is where we're going to, the final 2 movements is going to seem very Ataru-like because we're going to be jumping around. 3, 2, 1, let's begin. So what is it? Okay, yeah. Rear hand, standard grip, blade out in front. Make sure you got enough room behind you to back up, okay? So we're going to shuffle backwards for a rear high block. Then we're going to shuffle forwards for a rear jab to the head. Come around for a rear hook head. Then we're going to do a rear back hook head. After that rear back hook head, we're going to do a rear spin back hook to the head. Okay? So, all 5 moves will look like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah! See? Even I still mess up sometimes, alright? So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, if you're doing those spins, man, and you really can't get the balance down, as you do that rear back split, rear back hook head to the rear spin back hook head, when you spin, if you want to go down to the ground so you can catch yourself, you're more than welcome to, which will look something like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? It's a lot easier until you just get used to it. It's what I did at the very beginning, and as you can tell, I'm still getting used to the spinning jumps. We got 30 seconds left. Yeah. Alright, what are we doing? Oh yeah, how do I forget this so easily? Short-term memory loss, yeah. I love life. Alright. Alright. 10 seconds left. Something else you guys can do is 1, 2, 3, 4. Dip your blade to the left. As you dip it to the right, do your rear spin back hook to the head. Okay? We just finished for sequence number 9. Let me read off sequence number 10. So, lead high block, lead jab head, lead hook head. Then we're going to do a lead back hook head into a lead spin back hook head. I'll show you guys the dipping blade movement a little bit more thoroughly with this one, okay? Since it's our last sequence anyways. 5 seconds. The Alright, let's begin. Lead hand, standard grip. Blade out in front. Shuffle backwards for a lead high block. Then shuffle forwards for a lead jab to the head. Come around for a lead hook head. Then we're going to do a lead back hook head into a lead spin back hook to the head. Alright. AC, yes, thank you. Alright, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, now allow me to, we still have like a minute and 20 seconds left. Let me show you guys the dipping blade movement that I was trying to show you guys with the last sequence. So, you're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4. Then dip your blade to the right, and as you dip it to the left, you're going to do your lead spin back hook to the head. Alright, so a little bit faster, it'll look like this. Much easier. Hold on, let me just show you with the rear hand again, because I'm a lot better at doing it like this, okay? So I got 40 seconds left, so. See, told you, a lot easier to do with my rear hand than my left hand. 25 seconds. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop. Okay, that was our 10th and very last sequence. I am going to go ahead and give you guys a bow because you have earned it. Hopefully I get one in return out of respect, because I respect you guys so much. Hopefully I get a little bit in return, you know what I'm saying? It's like a little give and exchange. Anyways, here is the Azure Fallen, oh, let me turn this off so you can see it a lot more clearly. The Azure Fallen Lightsaber from Ultra Sabers. Modeled after the one Cal Kestis had in Fallen Order. Can't remember if I said that at the beginning of the video, but I'm going to say it again just in case. I really do like this pommel. It's very interesting. It's a fancy pommel, that's what I call it, fancy. But when I put it on my sabers with sound, because of these windows, the acoustics is just off the charts. It's great. I love it. Sounds loud. Alright, and then the blue violet amethyst blade. I know it's gonna mess with the color of the camera. I love these two windows right here. It's great. Surprisingly enough, this little rectangular box up here is actually I like wrapping my fingers around here. It makes the lightsaber that much easier to handle. Did you guys just see the sweat dripping off of my nose? Disgusting. Alright, I'm disgusting. So I am going to call an end to this video. What'd you guys think of today's workout for Jedi Knight day number 2? Let me know down in the comments below. Also let me know if you had a favorite sequence that you enjoyed performing throughout the workout. Me personally, I like the very last two sequences just because I get to practice the back hook head into the spinning back hook head, which is a staple of an Ataru move, and yeah, I gotta love those, man. Love those. Thank you, Master Yoda. Thank you. Oh, excuse me. Thank you, Grandmaster Yoda. There we go. Fixed it. Alright, so anyways, I'm gonna cut the video off here. I'm Darth and Magnus. May the Force be with you, and may the balance always keep you, my friends. Yep, wearing the button again. Alright. So I will see you guys in the next video, quite possibly for Jedi Knight day number 3. You guys take care.